a very good and a warm welcome to all of you all on this 15th Vishwakarma Award celebrating Project Excellence. एक बार जोश के साथ इस सुबह को शुरुआत करते हैं with a round of applause for all of us who have made it big time in terms of the awards which we are going to receive. The CIDC Vishwakarma Awards are inspired by the spirit of construction and creation patronized by Lord Vishwakarma, the ruling deity of construction practices in India. Each year, this event is hosted by CIDC, as you all know, the apex body that has dedicated to work relentlessly towards promoting best practices within the Indian construction industry. At the annual CIDC Vishwakarma Awards, the work and achievements of individuals and organizations are recognized and applauded. These awards are an embodiment of encouraging truly successful efforts that have made a mark on the industry in terms of delivering better outputs and processes and creating higher benchmarks for the industry to help in the nation building activity. The CIDC Vishwakarma Awards have become the epitome for motivating individuals and organizations to raise their performance in their specific domains, leading to significant contribution towards the growth and development of the Indian construction industry. Can we quickly settle down, please? And I also request everyone to put the mobile phones on the silent mode if that's possible. I request everyone to put their phones on the silent mode. Please join me as I invite the distinguished dignitary on the dais, Dr. PS Rana, Chairman of Construction Industry Development Council. Let's welcome him, ladies and gentlemen. Dr. Udesh Kohli, Chairman Emeritus Construction Industry Development Council. Dr. B.D. Mundra, the mentor of Construction Industry Development Council, ladies and gentlemen. I don't need to remind you all, these are the main pillars of our industry. तालियां बजती रहें इनके स्वागत में. Shri Pradeep Bhargava, IAS retired and the chairman of the jury and former additional chief secretary, Government of Madhya Pradesh. Dr. Vikas Kumar, IRTS, managing director, DMRC. Shri Ratul Datta, former CGM ONGC. Professor Sandeep Gandhi, Registrar, Kalinga University, Chhattisgarh. Dr. Lalit Verma, former additional chief secretary, Government of Uttar Pradesh. Shri Chandan Ghosh, Professor and Head, Resilient Infrastructure Division, NIDM. May I also invite Shri S.K. Chaudhary, former CMD IRCON, please, on the stage. I request the respected dignitaries on the dais to join us for the customary lighting of lamp. May I also request Dr. Swarup to join us on the stage for the lighting of lamp. Ladies and gentlemen, let us feel proud in applauding when we see the distinguished dignitaries. What a collection of experts on the dais today. Let's hear it once again for them. Now I request our chairman CIDC, Dr. PS Rana, for the welcome address.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Today we have assembled here for the 15th Vishwakarma Awards and India Construction Meet 2024. I am having the honor of welcoming our Dr. B.D. Mundra, who is the mentor of CIDC, Dr. Udesh Kohli, Chairman Emeritus, CIDC, Sri Pradeep Bhargav, who has been taking the responsibility of the chairman of the jury year after year, and Mr. Lalit Verma, IAS and former Additional Chief Secretary, UP, Sri Vikas Kumar, IRTS, Managing Director, DMRC, Sri Ratul Datta, Sri Chandan Ghosh, and if I have missed anybody, and particularly I welcome all the supporters, supporting partners of CIDC, the sponsors, associate sponsors, because all their cooperation is required for carrying out such functions. Today's gathering, it gives me a pleasure that after 15 years, the Vishwakarma Awards have become so popular. This year, I think the total awardees are more than 280. And so I particularly welcome all of them and congratulate them for being selected for this event. The CIDC has been promoting the construction industry and those who contribute to the safety, quality and productivity in the construction industry in various forms and in various ways are recognized in this function. And that is why this function has become very popular among all the stakeholders of the construction industry. Today and tomorrow we will be deliberating on this, and I really congratulate them and wish success to this two-day meet. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. I now invite Dr. Udesh Kohli, Chairman Emeritus CIDC, to give the welcome address to the audience.
Dignitaries on the dais, distinguished participants, guests, ladies and gentlemen. It's a very happy occasion when we are having the construction meet as well as the Vishwakarma Awards. And I think on this occasion, I wish to recall some 28 years back when CIDC was formed. And it was basically the efforts, the initiative of the Planning Commission, which existed at that time and now later succeeded by the Niti Aayog, which created this organization, but not as a government organization. At that time, it decided that it will be an independent organization, autonomous body, and with the participation of the Planning Commission, the government departments, the public sector organization, the private sector organization, institutions, associations, and whatnot. So it was a representative body for the construction sector, and it continues to be the same. Dr. Swarup, who joined the same year, has been directing and guiding and organizing this whole organization in a very positive way. I must compliment him, really. Organization, CIDC has come a long way since then, but it did some pioneering work. First pioneering work was training of the tradespeople at the trades level. Such training did not exist in organized manner at that time. CIDC was the first to do that. CIDC also developed as an organization for the first time the contract and standard contract conditions for construction contracts, which didn't exist earlier. These are approved by the government department and circulated to the public undertakings and government departments and so on. So these are just two examples, many more, I would say, the activities of the CIDC, which one remembers. The Vishwakarma Awards is another such activity, which I think for the first time such awards were initiated for the construction sector. And these awards have grown in terms of coverage, in terms of size, and in terms of the depth, and I think today and tomorrow we'll be seeing how these awards have been decided and who are the awardees really. I compliment all the awardees, congratulate them in advance, and I think that today's two-day meeting we have today and tomorrow will be very useful and fruitful for all of us. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. May I now request our mentor, Dr. B.D. Mundra, to address the audience, please.
आदरणीय डॉक्टर उदेश कोहली, चेयरमैन श्री PS राणा जी, मंच पर उपस्थित हमारे मित्र सुविधजन, सभा में उपस्थित सब साथियों, पहले प्रथमतः CIDC को मैं बहुत बधाई देता हूं कि यह 15वां विश्वकर्मा अवार्ड का कार्यक्रम यह आयोजित करने जा रहे हैं और 28 बरस की लंबी जर्नी रही है, लेकिन कैसे निकल गई पता नहीं। मुझे अच्छी तरह से याद है कि 28 वर्ष पहले या 29 वर्ष पहले स्वरूप साहब से मुलाकात हुई और उन्होंने मुझे देश के पूर्वी भाग कलकत्ता से मुझे यहाँ खींच लिया। लंबी यात्रा से तय की है CIDC ने, बहुत कुछ किया है। मैं थोड़ा बहुत सुनता रहा हूँ, साक्षी भी रहा हूँ, स्वरूप साहब से बीच बीच में बात भी होती है। आज इस मौके पर कुछ पुराने लोग याद भी आ जाते हैं, जैसे रामकृष्ण साहब और भी बहुत से, लेकिन अब ये समय ऐसा आ गया है कि अब क्या भूलूं, क्या याद करूं। बहुत कुछ भूल गए हैं, बहुत कुछ याद भी है, लेकिन हम उसके उन भूलों में और यादों में न पढ़ करके अब हमको आगे की तरफ देखना है। CIDC बराबर आगे की तरफ देखती रही है। कुछ नया देश के अंदर परिवर्तन हो रहा है, बहुत बड़ा परिवर्तन आने वाला है, समाज में भी परिवर्तन हो रहा है, तो कुछ नई दिशाएं, कुछ नए आयाम CIDC छुएगी। जैसे अब आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस आ गई है, कंस्ट्रक्शन टेक्निक के अंदर बहुत से परिवर्तन आ रहे हैं, कंस्ट्रक्शन इक्विपमेंट के अंदर नया नया रिसर्च हो रहा है, बहुत सी चीज़ें आ रही हैं, और बड़े इक्विपमेंट के अलावा छोटे छोटे टूल्स के अंदर बहुत परिवर्तन आ रहा है। CIDC इसके ऊपर काफ़ी रिसर्च करेगी। लेकिन एक बात और है, देश के अंदर अरबों अरबों डॉलर्स का, रुपयों का हमने निर्माण कि हर बहुत पुरानी हमारी सभ्यता है, बहुत कुछ पुराना हमारे पास बाकी है। इसको सुरक्षित कैसे रखेंगे? इसका कोई तरीका है? और जो चीज पुरानी हो गई, क्या हम उसको तोड़ करके फेंक दें या उसको सुरक्षित रखें? ओल्ड स्ट्रक्चर्स की रख रखाव का तो कुछ व्यवस्था कुछ हो रही है, लेकिन आज की हमारी सोसाइटी है, आज का जो निर्माण है, इसके मेंटेनेंस का मुझे समुचित व्यवस्था नहीं दिखती है। इस क्षेत्र के अंदर काफी काम करने की जरूरत है। हमारी यूनिवर्सिटीज को स्वरूप साहब ने और CIDC ने एक बहुत अच्छा काम किया कि यूनिवर्सिटीज से जो हम कट ऑफ हो रहे थे, दूर हो रहे थे, उसको कुछ जोड़ा है, लेकिन बहुत अधिक जोड़ने की जरूरत है। समाज के साथ में हमारे विश्वविद्यालय और अधिक जुड़े हैं, और आप भी समाज के साथ के अंदर अधिक जुड़े हैं। और एक अब समय आ गया है, हमको अपनी प्राचीन परंपरा है उसको ध्यान में रखते हुए नई संस्कृति का हमको निर्माण करना पड़ेगा। कवि दिनकर ने एक जगह लिखा है कि हमने अपने मनवंतर में अपनी संस्कृति को प्राण दिया। तो हमको एक नई संस्कृति का निर्माण करना है, कुछ अच्छे मानवीय मूल्यों के आधार पर, क्योंकि दुनिया के अंदर मूल्यों का और सांस्कृतिक ह्रास बहुत तेजी से हो रहा है। हमको अपने आप को बचा के रखने का है। मैं आशा करता हूं कि CIDC इस काम के अंदर काफ़ी अग्रसर रहेगी, आगे मतलब कि अग्रसर रहेगी और हमको रास्ता दिखाती रहेगी, और कंस्ट्रक्शन इंडस्ट्री के लोगों को आपसपुरी में जोड़ के रखेगी। मैं तो जिस प्रकार का काम CIDC की टीम डॉक्टर स्वरूप के नेतृत्व में कर रही है, उसके लिए भी मैं उनको बहुत बहुत बधाई देता हूं और आशा करता हूं कि उसी प्रकार करते रहेंगे। लेकिन इनके साथ में आपका सहयोग उतना ही जरूरी है, क्योंकि अकेले ये नहीं कर सकते। उम्मीद करता हूं कि आपका सहयोग उसी तरह से मिलता रहेगा, और देश जिस प्रकार एक करवट ले रहा है, आगे बढ़ रहा है, हम सबका योगदान इस नवनिर्माण के क्षेत्र में अपनी थाती को ध्यान में रखते हुए, उसके आधार रखते हुए आगे बढ़ना। देखिए, भूल जाते हैं हम बहुत सी बातें। विश्वकर्मा अवार्ड की बात तो हम जानते हैं, लेकिन हमारे लोगों को यह नहीं मालूम है कि विश्वकर्मा ने क्या क्या निर्माण किया था। जैसे द्वारका का किया था, पांडवों की नगरी, इस इंद्रप्रस्थ का निर्माण विश्वकर्मा ने किया था। तो वो सारी बातें हम भूल जाते हैं, विश्वकर्मा का कंट्रीब्यूशन ही भूल जाते हैं, लेकिन हम विश्वकर्मा अवार्ड बना रहे हैं। तो हमको अपना प्राचीनता को भी ध्यान में रखना है, और आगे हमको क्या करना है, कहां तक हम आ गए। हम चंद्रयान 3 की बात कर रहे हैं, अब हम स्पेस में जाने की बात कर रहे हैं। तो जो ये आज जो परिस्थिति है कि जितना इतना बड़ा भारतवर्ष में परिवर्तन हो रहा है, विश्व में भी हो रहा है, और हमारे पास में एक मौका है कि हम आगे बढ़ें, तो मैं उम्मीद करता हूं कि CIDC इस मौके पर और तेजी से एक बहुत अच्छा नेतृत्व कंस्ट्रक्शन इंडस्ट्री को देगी। आप सबका पुनः पुनः धन्यवाद। आप सबने पधार कर इस ओकेजन को सफल बनाया, और मंच पर उपस्थित सारे विद्वत जनों को और हमारे डॉक्टर कोहली को और डॉक्टर राणा को पुनः धन्यवाद देता हूं। अब आ तो गए, अब सफ़र तो प्राय हो चुका। इनके लास्ट 1-2 और शेष होंगे तो शायद कट जाएंगे। और इसी तरह आपको अपना देख करके आनंद प्राप्त करता रहूं, यही उम्मीद करता हूं। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद।
What we have just heard is something really amazing and touching as well. And these mentors, they have always allowed us to see that hope inside us, which is primarily required. As they say that a mentor is a brain to pick, an ear to listen, and a push in the right direction. Thank you very much, Dr. Mundra, for pushing us all through and guiding us all through. Let's hear it for him. I now request Sri Pradeep Bhargava to address the audience. He's been the chairman of jury for Vishwakarma Award consecutively for many years.
Namaskar. Greetings to the guests on the stage, the distinguished jury members, some of whom are here, the others couldn't make it, the immensely deserving awardees, the dedicated evaluators, and the entire CIDC family. Ladies and gentlemen, I am delighted to welcome you all to this momentous occasion, the 15th CIDC Vishwakarma Awards ceremony. The Indian construction industry is witnessing a period of rejuvenation. With the recent surge in infrastructural development, projects driven by the Government of India and the state governments, a sense of optimism prevails over the entire industry. This fills me with immense hope that the coming years will see the industry emerge stronger, healthier, and more prosperous. As you may be aware, the CIDC was established in 1996. It has played a pivotal role in supporting the construction industry for many years. Among its various initiatives, the now renowned CIDC Vishwakarma Awards stands out as a shining example of recognizing and celebrating excellence. Inspired by Lord Vishwakarma, the divine architect, these awards aim to acknowledge and appreciate the remarkable work and achievements of individuals and organizations that have significantly contributed to the Indian construction industry. The purpose is to identify and honor all those who excel in delivering superior outcomes and processes, thereby setting higher standards for the entire industry to emulate. There are now 14 award categories in total. The entire process of the CIDC Vishwakarma Awards is strictly governed by the guidelines issued by the CIDC. Applications are shortlisted based on these guidelines and the information provided by the nominees. This year, we received a record 358 valid nominations for the awards. Site visits were conducted by the CIDC officials evaluators wherever necessary. The due diligence process for the awards is a rigorous one, and teams of 1 or 2 evaluators have traveled across the country from mid-October 2023 till mid-March 2024 to complete the evaluation on time. Almost the entire staff of CIDC is involved in this massive exercise for at least 5 months. I'm informed that there were more than 218 site visits by the dedicated and discerning teams of CIDC, examining the cases of valid applications and nominations. The selection of awardees in the category of artisans and supervisors is also a huge task. 111 nominations were received. As in the recent past, these were tested by CIDC examiners online this year as well. The list of recipients is finalized by a distinguished jury, which carefully examines the huge data, that is the applications and the site visit reports. If necessary, there are phone calls with the applicants. The whole process takes the jury several days with long sittings from morning to late evening. Marathon jury meetings were held in March 2024 to decide the list of winners. A total 184 awards were recommended for different categories such as Lifetime Achievement Award, Industry Doyen, Public Officer, etc. In addition, 99 awards are being recommended under the Artisans and Supervisors category. The jury and I are truly grateful to everyone who has contributed to the successful conduct of the 15th CIDC Vishwakarma Awards. A special word of thanks goes to the Director General of CIDC, Dr. PR Swarup, and Mr. Ashutosh Bharadwaj and his team for their tireless efforts in making this ceremony possible. Being associated with the CIDC Vishwakarma Awards has been a profound honor for the jury and myself. We view this as our humble contribution towards fostering growth and development within the Indian construction industry. I extend my heartfelt congratulations to all the awardees across all categories. My sincere thanks go to the jury and the awards committee for their dedication and hard work in making this event a success. Thanks. Jai Hind.
Thank you very much, sir. I now invite Dr. Vikas Kumar, IRTS and Managing Director of DMRC, to address the audience.
dignitaries on the stage, distinguished guests, esteemed delegates, awardees, ladies and gentlemen, a very good morning to all of you. To begin with, I would like to congratulate the Construction Industry Development Council for organizing this India Construction Meet and hosting of 15th CIDC Vishwakarma Awards. These awards not only recognize but also inculcate the quest for excellence and innovation. These awards have become a hallmark of excellence in the construction industry. The prestigious accolade serves as a testament to the hard work and dedication and innovation that drives our industry forward. I am happy to share with you that CIDC and Delhi Metro started their journey almost at the same time. CIDC was formed in 1996, Delhi Metro Company was established in 1995, and ever since we have been emphasizing on the need of skill development in the infrastructure sector. The role of CIDC becomes all the more pertinent in today's scenario when the need for infrastructural projects is on an all-time high and construction industry is facing, or rather a challenge that is of experienced and skilled manpower. We must all acknowledge that an unskilled, untrained worker is not only an impediment to the smooth progress of such projects, but also a threat to himself and his fellow colleagues at the work sites. So I would like to thank CIDC for their continued efforts in ensuring that required skill sets percolates to each and every member of the workforce, enabling them to bring out their best. I, on behalf of DMRC, also want to reiterate our stand towards ensuring that all our workers are well trained and skilled, thereby adding worth to themselves, to their work sites, to their communities, and to the nation at large. We have set a Delhi Metro Rail Academy as a premier institution in this regard, having mandatory training modules for all workers. In fact, I have requested CIDC that they can also collaborate with us to further strengthen our cause. On the technology front, I would like to say that DMRC has always been a forerunner in introducing latest technology. So from the introduction of TBMs to using geophysical tests for detection of utilities, extensive use of GIS, faceless billing with vendor portal, payment portal, design modeling with BIM, online labor management system, and project monitoring with indigenous software called STAMP. Also, we use QR for documentation of all machines at site, use of GPS tracking, 24/7 real-time instrumentation monitoring, facial recognition-based tunnel access, biometric-enabled equipment and machine, and drone-based monitoring. So as we celebrate project excellence, we acknowledge the spirit of ingenuity that propels DMRC and similar entities to set benchmarks with global construction landscape, within the global construction landscape. Our projects, be it meticulous execution of metro rail lines or the sustainable development of infrastructure, reflects our commitment to excellence and sustainability. We have always strived to incorporate cutting-edge technologies and sustainable practices in our projects. From using energy efficient materials to adopting green building standards, our efforts are aimed not just at meeting today's needs, but ensuring a better tomorrow. I would like to tell you that DMRC is very sensitive as far as ecological balance and environment is concerned. When we started a new culture in the construction landscape. In fact, this was such a mammoth project being done by a government organization for the first time, and we started many practices which have become a norm today. We started the PPE. In fact, we ensured that for each and every worker at site, rainwater harvesting pits, sewage treatment plants, extensive tree plantation, and the culture to see that the project is completed well before time so that no cost and time overrun is there. We also interacted with all the stakeholders who were affected by our construction work and explained to them, and we listened to them if any issues were there, how to mitigate them. That was how we started the journey, and we are here now running about 393 kilometers with around 4,000 trips a day and carrying 6.7 million passengers a day. Innovation and sustainability are the twin pillars that support our quest for excellence. Today, as we honor the awardees of the construction industry, I am reminded of the eternal wisdom from our rich heritage. I would like to share the same with you. Lord Krishna in Bhagavad Gita imparted a teaching that resonates deeply with our theme, that is celebrating project excellence. He said, Yoga Karmasu Kaushalam, meaning excellence in action is yoga. The action should be guided by intellect, creativity, and conviction. Then only success would be there. And for this, it is very important that you should have proper knowledge before performing action. It should be a righteous action, or dharma, I would say. This very aptly encapsulates the essence of our gathering over here today. It highlights the pursuit of excellence, not just as a goal, but as a practice, a discipline that transforms work into worship. It is this pursuit we are celebrating today by honoring the awardees whose work exemplifies such excellence in the construction industry. The Vishwakarma Awards, named after the divine architect, remind us of the importance of creating with skill, dedication, and a deep sense of purpose. As we commend these achievements, we should keep in mind the spiritual dimension of our work. Each project we undertake gives us an opportunity to manifest that kaushalam, or the infinite potential which each and everyone has, and which harmonizes our action with the higher purpose. In the end, I would like to congratulate all the awardees and urge each and every one of you to carry forward this legacy of Karmasu Kaushalam. May our projects not only stand as monuments of our technical prowess, but also as a testament for our commitment to excellence, sustainability, and welfare of the society. I also wish those who have not made it to the awards this time, in fact, success for the future. I express my deepest gratitude to CIDC for organizing this event, and to all of you for a commitment for a future filled with great success. Thank you so much. Jai Hind.
Thank you very much, Dr. Vikas Kumar. जैसा हम सब लोग विटनेस कर रहे हैं, आज बहुत सारा ज्ञान और सारी पॉजिटिव और अच्छी एनर्जी फ्लो हो रही है, एंड ऑल आवर गुरुज आर ट्राइंग टू एनलाइटन अस. इसी बीच में गुरु को ध्यान में रखते हुए आई वुड लाइक टू इनवाइट आवर ओन गुरु डॉक्टर PR Swarup, चेयरमैन डायरेक्टर जनरल ऑफ CIDC, to address the audience, please. Dr. Swarup.
Thank you, Praveen, and once again, I extend my warm welcome to all my seniors, elders who are here, and for past 3 decades, right within CIDC, they had been guiding me, and they had been guiding my team, and I am ever thankful to you. CIDC has always risen to certain occasions, and let me share something very interesting with you, which to listen is wonderful and very nice. The future of Indian construction industry is very glorious. And I'm telling this with a great conviction, because if I look at about 3 of the sub-sectors of the industry, which basically is the rapid transport sector, and we are fortunate to have our friends from DMRC and number of our other friends from Chennai Metro Rail Corporation and other metro rail corporations, they are also there. I will take into account the highway sector, the transportation sector, and I will take into account the housing sector. For the time being, I am not counting anything beyond that. The happy news is that the total workload that we have to perform in next about 2 to 3 years' time, and Mr. Kumar will endorse that, is close to almost like about 6,000 lakh crores of rupees. 6,000 lakh crores of rupees. And then, of course, we have other allied sectors like airports, and we have the industry, and we have, the social housing and several other things. Where does that put us? It gives us a very happy feeling that we have plenty of work and we are going to be there forever. But there is a flip side to it, and that is precisely what I wanted to discuss with all of you. The flip side is that the capacity and capability of Indian construction industry to deliver the product as of today is not beyond 300 to 350 lakh crores of rupees, which means that the job on the anvil is going to be done only in next 2 decades. I don't think anybody is going to be liking that. Where exactly are the problems? Mr. Kumar very, very aptly said that the bigger problem is that where are the human resources? Forget about the skilled and competent human resources, but where is the human resource? The huge number of people that we require today, and I would trace back the history to almost 3 decades ago, and Dr. Mundra will endorse that, and Dr. Kohli also will endorse that actually every state in the country was in a position to provide the human resources. Some 3 decades ago. Every state, may it be Tamil Nadu, may it be Telangana, may it be Karnataka, may it be Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, whatever you have. In fact, there is one very sterling program that the chairman of the jury, Mr. Pradeep Bhargav, got conducted in the state of Madhya Pradesh, when he was the Additional Chief Secretary of Government of Madhya Pradesh, and that was to train 1,25,000 Rozgar Sahayaks in a period of about 9 to 10 months. That was an impossible task and conceived for the first time in the nation, and there were many who started following that model. So there have been very novel ideas that have been put there. Now here is a problem. If you take into account 21 metro corporations in the country, and now even the relatively smaller cities like Patna and others also are having independent metro corporations. And which are the states which are giving us the manpower? We are now contracted to only 4 states in the nation. You can get people from Bihar, you can get people from Jharkhand, you can get some from Odisha and some from Madhya Pradesh. And of course, the eastern UP, which is almost like Bihar, that is where you can get the people. But just imagine a situation when the metro corporations in these cities and towns are on, and the workers are able to get the work there. Where are we going to be getting the people? That's a very major issue. So I'm happy to tell you that during this inspection duration that Chairman of the jury explained to all of you, these were the issues that I was personally trying to find out the solutions for. And again, I will share with you a happy news that there are models and novel models that have been put in position. And what are these novel models? We did the experiment at Chennai Metro Rail Corporation site, and over 2,000 of the workers that were there, they were mass skilled, tested and certified. We did not stop there. We picked up the best lot out of them. And we said we rename them as foremen. We did not stop even there. We said that out of these very people, we will start converting them by giving them the education which is leading for award of a degree called Bachelor of Vocation, and the training will be done right at the site itself. So we have our friend from Kalinga University who is representing them, and we have just joined hands, and starting from this July, we are going to be working on these areas. Why do we need that? I have been having extensive discussions with All India Council for Technical Education. Matter of fact, other council, Engineering Council of India, where I am the member secretary, has got a tie-up with All India Council for Technical Education to convert the young engineering graduates into professional engineers. But irony of the situation is, and I have absolutely no hesitation in admitting it here, that not many young people are very keen to come and start working on projects now. There is a change in the complexion. So what can we do? I followed the example of Sir Winston Churchill. When he needed all the pilots, he said, I am going to be creating these people through on-the-job kind of training, and that's about what we are on to. I am happy to tell you that Tata Projects Limited, they have already initiated the program. We are well underway. At Jewar Airport, we are working. There are many more sites where we are going. Larsen and Toubro has started that. I am urging and appealing to all of you because sooner or later you are also going to be facing this particular problem. We also need to arrest another problem, and that is the attrition of workmen, which is very, very rampant, and it costs hell of a lot of money for construction companies. 90% is the average attrition rate. So through the on-site training, through converting the experienced work persons into field engineers, I think we'll have the solution. There is another issue which requires a lot of concern, and my interaction with number of metro corporations, including Delhi Metro also, that opened up many things. There are issues related to quality and safety, and I'm sure Mr. Kumar will endorse that. we have inadequate number of people who know how exactly to maintain and manage the quality and the safety issues at sites. And especially when we are talking about the underground structures, these are difficult constructions, where accidents can happen any time for that matter. So Chennai Metro has come forward with another scheme of having an independent consultant who's going to be looking at the way the safety and quality issues are being handled. I'm very happy to announce, and let's give a big hand to CMRL, that CIDC has been entrusted with that responsibility. And right in the month of April itself, we will have our 10 observers, and we will create a cadre of 4 men who will be called Suraksha and Gunavatta Nayaks. They will be working 24 hours as eyes and ears for anyone, and that is the way to basically do it. Sir, we would like to replicate these things with DMRC, and as quickly as possible. And my appeal goes to almost 9 other metro corporations who have participated in these awards. You have huge task ahead, and CIDC wishes to be of support and help to you. Another weak area that needs strengthening, it is to look into the quality of vendors. Who are your service suppliers for the contract? Are they really credible? Will they not become a cause of worry and concern? So there has to be a thorough independent check for the vendors and suppliers who are providing you lots and lots of material. May that be the electrical implements and gadgets, may that be the cabling, may that be anything for that matter. And you know, and I don't have to explain that to you, that there are zillions of things that are basically going into making a rapid mass transit system. Probably in highway we have lesser numbers, but in metros it's a complicated business, very complicated business. We also have to look into the disputes. The disputes have become rampant. And through Construction Industry Arbitration Council, we are offering and suggesting that let us go for quick mediation and sort out the problems. If we don't do that, it's not going to be good for anybody, neither the agency nor the project owner. So, my appeal to you will be, let's institutionalize it. Let's sit down. There is another thing that I want to tell to all of you who are sitting here. We are big introverts in construction industry. We do the good things, we don't want to talk about them. Isn't it surprising that it's over 100 years and we have only one industry captain available, that is Sir Mokshagundam Visvesvaraya. You mean to say this country has not produced people in last 100 and 125 years? Yes, we respect our elders, the heritage that we come from, but fact is that there are new heroes that have to be created. So what are we doing about it? That's a question you can bounce back on us. CIDC, in last 4 months, we have created what we call as CIDC Nirman YouTube channel. Let's go out there. Let's talk about the new novel experiences. We are not going to be doing this for our own benefit. We are going to be doing it for the sake of posterity. If our elders had not jotted down the kind of observations, had not created the books, the study material, I am sorry, we still would have been hunting the animals in the jungle. We have to document it. We have to talk about it. These are the examples which have to be picked up by others, like I gave you the example of what Sir Winston Churchill did. Sometimes you require that. Even in this Silkyara tunnel, the ultimate rescue came because of the rat miners. It was not because of the modern techniques. The old techniques were used. So there are a number of things, but then there is another issue that I wanted to raise here in front of you. Think about it. This is just to provoke the thought process. We know that we have shortage of manpower. We know that we have very compressed time schedules. Why have we not started looking at steel as an alternative construction material? Why the superstructure has to be constructed in concrete? Why can we not have the same thing created with better quality in the factories, in the workshops, bring it to site and install it? That's a thought I will leave behind for the metro corporations, for the transit systems, and even the bridges and highway constructors, and even buildings for that matter. With the natural calamities and earthquake, steel is being a ductile material is the best one. Why should we not look into that? The last thing I will say, and that is that we also lack number of consultants, especially in the areas of new technology. So CIDC, jointly with International Council of Consultants, is planning to hold a mega event in next couple of months' time. And my request to all of you is to join, and especially the consulting organizations who have joined us. We'll be discussing about the new models of consultancy. There are a number of things, and especially on the underground construction that you have there. Trenchless technology, underground, tunneling, these are the kind of things that we'll be talking about. And even the steel construction. I would request the organizations who still are not the members of CIDC to join as a member of CIDC, because many of you, together with us, is going to make the mission very successful. With that, I thank all of you and congratulate the awardees. This is just one more step in the journey of 1,000 miles. And no success ever is permanent. So continue excelling, keep on copying and modifying the models that have been put in position. And my request to all of you is that whatever number of construction workers you have, please take care of them. They're very, very precious. Possibly you might be able to get an engineer, but not the construction workers. Treat them with kid gloves. Groom them, train them, look after them, because they are going to become an extinct species. And that is the reason why we have instituted this particular program, where we are converting from amongst the workers the field engineers. We'll be very happy to offer the same program to anybody and everybody. Let's work it out this year. We'll meet next year once again and compare the notes as to how far we have proceeded. Thank you so much. Jai Hind.
Thank you very much, Dr. Swarup. So we just heard the message, and it's a very loud message. Success is never permanent. At the top of every mountain lies the bottom of the next one. So keep climbing, that's the message. And let's hear it for Dr. Swarup, what he said today to all of us. I now invite Professor Sandeep Gandhi, the Registrar of Kalinga University, to address our audience.
Honorable dignitaries on the dais, distinguished members in the auditorium, it is indeed a matter of great pride for me as an individual and Kalinga University as a partner of CIDC to share this stage with such distinguished people. I'm going to cover 3 particular points in my talk here. Firstly, I'll talk about Kalinga University. Then I'll try to differentiate between traditional education and vocational education. And thirdly, we'll speak about the tie-up that Kalinga University and CIDC have done, which Swarup sir has so eloquently explained just now. I'll dwell on it a bit further. Now, talking about Kalinga University, this university is located in Raipur, the capital of Chhattisgarh. The university got the approval in 2011 and has been serving the student community from 2013 onwards. We recently completed 10 years of service to the education sector. There are more than 9,000 students in the university, and I'm very happy to share with you that we have children from 27 foreign countries. More than 700 international students are there in our university who have come from various countries of the world for their education, which is a big record, that inviting people from across the globe to Chhattisgarh, that itself is a very big achievement. As far as our rankings go, the Government of India, Ministry of Education declares a national institutional ranking every year, and from the past 3 years, we have been ranked among the top 10% universities in the country. There are around 1,300 universities, including government, private, central, deemed, all put together. There are around 1,300 universities, and we are among the top 10% universities of the country. Now, how is vocational education different from traditional education? In traditional education, if the student had to leave his education due to any reason, maybe financial constraints, or a girl got married and could not complete her graduation, or any other reason, the child had to relocate or had to take care of family expenses, the education used to come to an end at that level only. अगर कोई BA 1 करके पढ़ाई छोड़ देता था तो केवल BA फर्स्ट ईयर ही रह जाता था. But in vocational education, the government, the UGC, has come up with a wonderful scheme that every year you get a qualification. It has been mapped with the National Skill Qualification Framework, NSQF. A child who completes a 6-month certificate after class 12 under the BVOC gets a diploma. He gets a certificate which is equal to NSQF level 4.5. If he completes 2 semesters and he leaves after 1 year, he gets a certificate. If he completes 2 years, he gets an advanced diploma, and after 3 years, he gets the BVOC degree. That means that even if he has to take a break due to any reason whatsoever, his education does not get discontinued. So this is a beautiful scheme which has been conceptualized by UGC, and Kalinga University is one of the pioneers to launch it in central India. We have launched BVOC in different segments, including hotel industry, tourism industry, fashion design, interior design, and the latest addition in this is our partnership with CIDC, through which we are going to offer BVOC in construction technology and trenchless technology. There are certain very specific advantages which have been offered by the government to the employers also. I'll explain these 4 or 5 advantages. The first advantage is for the student. इस कोर्स को करने के लिए विद्यार्थी को कॉलेज जाने की ज़रूरत नहीं है. ये कोर्स कंस्ट्रक्शन साइट पे ही अवेलेबल है. कंस्ट्रक्शन साइट में टाइम स्लॉट फिक्स करके प्रतिदिन 1 घंटा 2 घंटा जितना समय कंस्ट्रक्शन के काम को हैम्पर ना करते हुए निकाला जा सकता है, उतने समय में ये कोर्स वहीं डिलीवर होगा. अगर साइट बिल्कुल रिमोट लोकेशन में है, कहीं राजस्थान में है, जहाँ सिटी से 50 किलोमीटर दूर है, वहाँ भी ये कोर्स डिलीवर हो सकता है. इसके लिए विद्यार्थी को कॉलेज आने की आवश्यकता नहीं है. दूसरा, जो गवर्नमेंट ने एक बहुत बड़ा इंसेंटिव ऑफ़र किया है कि जो नए वर्कर्स, जो 12वीं पास वर्कर्स अगर इस कोर्स में एनरोल करते हैं, वो पुराने एम्प्लॉयज़ नहीं होने चाहिए, तो उनको एज ए स्टूडेंट ट्रीट किया जाएगा, एज इंटर्न ट्रीट किया जाएगा, और उनके लिए प्रोविडेंट फंड और ईएसआई की लायबिलिटी एम्प्लॉयर पे नहीं लगेगी। दिस इज़ अ बिग रिलीफ। अगर आपके पास आप 100 वर्कर्स को एम्प्लॉय करते हो तो आपको उनका पीएफ ईएसआई की लायबिलिटी से आपको मुक्त रखा गया है जब तक वो बीवॉक का स्टूडेंट है। तीसरा, गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया की एक स्कीम है नेशनल अप्रेंटिसशिप प्रमोशन स्कीम, नैप्स। आप में से कुछ लोग शायद नैप्स का फ़ायदा लेते होंगे, कुछ शायद ना लेते हों। तो जो बीवॉक के लिए विद्यार्थी आपको ज्वाइन करेंगे उनको नैप्स की तरफ से, गवर्नमेंट की तरफ से भी स्टाइपेंड प्रोवाइड होगा। वो आप उनके सीटीसी के साथ मैप कर सकते हैं और उनको उस सैलरी का जो एडवांटेज है वो एम्प्लॉयर को मिल सकता है। नेक्स्ट पॉइंट ये है कि जो कंपनीज़ के लिए कंपनीज एक्ट 2013 से अब सीएसआर में 1% अपना टर्नओवर खर्च करना आवश्यक है कॉरपोरेट सोशल रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी के अंडर। तो ये ट्रेनिंग्स, ये बीवॉक का पाठ्यक्रम अपने स्टाफ की डेवलपमेंट के लिए आप सीएसआर फंड को भी इस्तेमाल कर सकते हैं। वो पैसा तो खर्चना ही है, गवर्नमेंट का रूल है, इट इज़ मैंडेटरी फॉर द कंपनीज टू स्पेंड दैट मनी, सो दैट मनी कैन बी वाइजली स्पेंट in development of the own workforce of the organization. So these are the 4 distinct advantages for the employer. No PF ESI for new joinees. They get enrolled through NAPS and they get a stipend. You can use CSR funds for this, and most importantly, you can ensure that there is no attrition for at least 3 years. आप वर्कर के साथ एक ट्राईपार्टाइट एग्रीमेंट कर सकते हैं कि हम आपकी एजुकेशन फंड कर रहे हैं, तो आप 3 साल तक हमारे साथ काम करें। What Swarup sir rightly said that the attrition levels are as high as 80 to 90%. So that attrition can also be curbed through this particular advantage. We have already launched BVOC at various corporate locations, not in the construction sector, but in the automobile sector. We are working with Denso in Haryana. We are working with Maruti Udyog. We are working with Piramal Group, with PGP Glass in Gujarat, and various other locations also in different sectors. And as Swarup sir said that from July this year, we will be launching BVOC in construction technology and trenchless technology in collaboration with CIDC. I and my team members are here for both these days, today and tomorrow. In case anybody wants any further discussion or clarification, I'll be most willing to be of service to you. Thank you so much. Thank you for inviting us. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Professor Gandhi. Ladies and gentlemen, now we are going to witness an MOU which we are going to sign right here. And to sign the MOU, it is in between Adani Connex and CIDC. I invite the representative from Adani Connex, Mr. Manoj Kumar Kesarwani, to join us on the stage, and Dr. Swarup, DG CIDC, to join us on the stage for this MOU signing.
The Adani Group is very seriously trying to get into construction. Many of you are aware of it. And Adani Connects, which happens to be one of the major companies which creates the data centers, very high-tech kind of thing, and that is what basically has joined hands with us. We hope to have this relationship expanded further, covering other Adani Group companies. Thank you so much.
Before we proceed further, I would request Dr. P.S. Rana, Dr. Uddesh Kohli, and Dr. B.D. Mundra to join us on the front stage to hand over the mementos to all the respected dignitaries on the dais today. Shri Pradeep Bhargava, आपको लेना है सर. I request Dr. Kohli to give the memento to Shri Bhargav. Dr. Vikas Kumar. I request Chairman CIDC to give the memento to Dr. Vikas Kumar. Professor Sandeep Gandhi. Shri Ratul Datta. Dr. Lalit Verma. Shri S.K. Chaudhary. Professor Chandan Ghosh. Thank you, Chairman, sir.